What's up, everybody? DFS Hero here, back with another video. I wanted to talk through our new min uniques feature. I just released an article on mastering min uniques, but I don't want the setting to go underutilized. So I'm also gonna do this video just to walk through kind of the strategy and how best to utilize the feature. So min uniques is a very easy way to be a better DFS player and to have better, lineup portfolios just by flipping this number right here. So I have this NBA build. It's 2,650 lineups total. I'm building for a 20 max contest. So I've selected 20 and it's just based on weighted GPP ROI. So uniqueness in your lineup portfolios helps for many reasons. The key reasons being diversification, and like avoiding clumping of same players over and over again. Think of it as simple as, two scenarios. Scenario one is you have a lot of the same players in all of your lineups. It could be a blessing because they all go off and you make a lot of money, or it could be a curse and, one of the players tanks and you have zero shots at winning anything. So min uniques helps you kind of normalize that and diversify your lineups enough where you have multiple shots at players going off, player combinations that could be good, game scripts that can play out, and so many more factors. So increasing the uniqueness factor within your build just gives you more chances to have a shot, and it mitigates risk at the same time because you're not really you don't have all your eggs in one basket. So I'm just gonna walk you guys through a very easy way to determine the uniqueness and where it's positive or where it's negative. I added this lineup stats feature here, which I'm working on right now, and I'm going to release this. We used to have, the high, average, low projection here in the corner next to filter, but I'm now upgrading this to have multiple lineup stats based on, what sim metrics you're using as well. For this very simple example, and this is all you really need to do, we have to look at kind of, we're at min uniques 1, which is our baseline. And our average fantasy point number is 284.88. So based on, these 20 lineups that we have, these are the metrics that we have. This is what our portfolio looks like. As I start to increase the number of uniques, this number here will change. So if I go to 2, my average drops very slightly to 284.01. If I increase this to 3, that number drops to 280.51. So I dropped 4 points there. And then as I continue to increase this, I now dropped an extra 5 points, right? So let's go from the beginning again. Min uniques 1, I have a high of 290, a low of 277, and an average of 284. I increase this to 2. 290 continues to be my top one, 284, 277. 3 is where we saw a more significant drop of 4 points, right? But my lowest didn't drop that much to 276. And then I think the biggest drop off was at min uniques 4, which was this one here, where yeah, that significantly dropped my average and it significantly dropped my lowest as well. So in this case, just like feeling it out, min unique 3 felt like a good spot where I had a drop, but it wasn't that significant. Again, we're talking about 4 points, which isn't that big. So I was able to increase the diversity of my 20 lineups without sacrificing too much projection at min uniques 3. Obviously, Josh Hart here is still 95%. He's supposed to be a smash play today. He's also in I think it was like 75% of the full build, or sorry, 80% of the full build, right? So as much as you try to get unique from Josh Hart, it's probably not going to happen. So you'd have to manually force that more. But just using our min uniques feature, we are able to kind of spread out the combinations of players enough where we are, getting more diversity, giving ourselves more chances, and not sacrificing too much to do so. So I always take really long in videos, and I apologize. But to recap, very, very quick way to diversify and just have better portfolios and better, entries in your contests is use the lineup stats to see kind of where your builds are on that initial run, and then use min uniques gradually, step by step, to see how the quality of your lineups are changing, and find where the drop off happens significantly and stick one or two below that, right? So in this case, it was 4. There was also a drop in 3, so I could have played it safer, and kept it at 2, or I'm comfortable sticking at 3, so I'll just stay there. I hope this helps. Please use this feature. It is very, very helpful. And yeah, that's it. Thanks a lot.